I thought that I was finished working with paper dolls and was on to other things. Until those idiotic Republican debates and that insane list of characters that could have been in some mad comedy. I have little Marco trying to be noticed. He's trying to go like this, but he's half in the light. Trump is the narcissistic absurdity he is. Cruz, he's like a vampire. I wanted to put a little blood on his lips, but I didn't want to be too obvious. My work has always been political, has always been comic, and also sad. That was one of the advantages of being brought up by a communist. Everything you read in the paper was a capitalist lie. You want to look at these guys? You know, for someone like me, who is known for reinventing history in terms of the present, with the similarities and ambiguities, I realized, oh my God, this is like I was prophesizing, you know, the future. Hijacking a plane is one of the most horrifying things you can think of. Life is a mixture of the absurd, the comic, and the disastrous. At some point, this airplane hijacking happened, and they had a movie of it. And they had it on TV endlessly. It was a horrible movie, but it was a fascinating story about Entebbe. It was a place in Africa. There were political problems, and the rebels stole a plane. There was something fascinating about the horror of a hijacking of an airplane. There's me, Nurse Eleanor.
I don't know if I can go through with this. I'm so very scared.
In my film, the hijackers are eco-hijackers. They steal the plane so that they could go to OPEC nations and convince them not to sell oil to the West because it was destroying the planet.
So this planet is in a state of crisis. You know it is in this state, and we know it.
And then the Israelis come and they shoot the hijackers, and this one guy by accident, in his enthusiasm, gets killed.
Omar, hold your fire! Oh, Timmer, you fool! Oh my God, Ree!
It's a long, complicated 50-page script.
So what have you got now? Night games and AstroTurf and television. And where is Ebbets Field now? Gone with the steeplechase, Mother. You know they've got apartment houses there now.
This is Judy Chicago. This is Jackson McClough, the poet. If this wasn't stuck on, he's naked underneath. He looks so cute. Whenever a friend would come to visit me, I would make them model for me. I love looking at them and looking at them in the video, and some of them are my friends who are dead. This is Ree Morton, my friend who got killed in Chicago. She is my chief hijacker. This is Elizabeth Murray with the glasses. I hate it, but the point is that death is built into life. And then people always say, yeah, but people have to die so that other people can come forth and have their life. And, you know, I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? I mean, I'd like the people, everyone to be happy, but what do I care if this other person 100 years from now gets born? You know, like, I want to stay born. I want to stay alive, and I won't. Death is for everybody I know. Of course, it's also for the people I don't like, so that's maybe not so bad, but also the people I love. It certainly makes me enjoy my life.